For thousands of years, humans have attempted to answer the whys, hows, and whats of our planet. And while we certainly achieve leaps and bounds in the knowledge department, the Earth still holds plenty of secrets and mysteries that leave even the best scientists clueless. In today's video, we'll be taking a look at mysterious objects not even science can explain. But before we get into the video, you know the routine. Thumbs up, share, subscribe, and notification bell for future videos. This is General District. Number 10. Tomato DNA. Rather than the ongoing "is it better" in salads or pasta sauce debate, why on earth would this innocent fruit baffle experts? Well, did you know that tomatoes have about 30,000 genes? That's 10,000 more than humans. As you know, genes are made up of DNA. It's responsible for our physical traits, for example, why we look the way we look, and the reason for some of our personality traits. So, isn't it baffling why it takes more genes to create a simple-looking tomato than the far more complex human being? Just imagine your tomato sauce has more genetic information than the likes of Michael Jordan, Einstein, or Winston Churchill. There's an explanation that the family the tomato belongs to were able to triple its gene count around 70 million years ago. How and why it did this remains a mystery though. A theory is that all the extra genes helped it survive all these years. Number 9. Tardigrades. Talking about surviving millennia, we can't miss the tardigrades, or more commonly known as the water bears, or moss piglets. While we, feeble humans, fear the coming of the apocalypse, these 8-legged microscopic creatures are chilling in the back seat. It's because tardigrades are able to thrive in almost any condition by going into an extreme form of hibernation. It's known that they're able to resist radiation, the vacuum of space, and even the absence of water. But why and how it evolved to survive these conditions is a mystery scientists are itching to solve, as it could reveal the secret to humans withstanding long amounts of time in space travel. Number 8. Nazca Lines. Try opening Google Earth and scan across the Nazca Desert south of Peru. You'll likely come across what looks like huge drawings of figures carved on top of the Earth. These series of designs or motifs scattered across the Peruvian desert are ancient geoglyphs. The Nazca Lines are believed to be created by the people from the pre-Inca Nazca culture about 2,000 years ago. These particular geoglyphs go by the hundreds, and they form enormous shapes ranging from random geometric lines to complex figures of animals, like this monkey and bird, plants, and other identified figures. Theories as to its purpose range from alien intervention to some kind of ancient irrigation system. While those theories have been debunked, scientists say that the geoglyphs were likely built as part of a ritual to gods. Number 7. Antikythera Mechanism. Next on our list is a real head-scratcher. The Antikythera Mechanism was found in a Greek cargo ship that had sunk long ago. The 2,000-year-old bronze artifact had a series of interlocking gears, along with mysterious characters etched all over its surface. At first, it was thought to be some kind of navigational device, but as archaeologists probe further and further, what they're sure of is that, at the very least, it was a highly complex astronomical calendar. Another thing that's baffling is that the Antikythera Mechanism was way too advanced for an artifact from that period. Similar devices would only appear 1,000 years later. Number 6. Cleopatras Tomb. Sometimes the most perplexing thing is not what archaeologists find, but what they can't find. I'm sure we all heard of Cleopatra. She's one of the most prominent rulers of Egypt, known for her beauty, intelligence, and of course, her romantic endeavors. Though most of her life was comprehensively documented, including her death and burial, what still needs to be uncovered is the actual location of her final resting place. We know she committed suicide after their loss in the Battle of Actium in 31 BC, and she was buried near a temple of the Egyptian goddess Isis. But where exactly? No one knows, only that no one has ever found it yet. Number 5. The Brawlen Time Traveler. If you've been around on the internet in 2010, there's a high chance you've seen this controversial picture before. The image, entitled "The Reopening of the South Fork Bridge," depicts the grand opening of a bridge built in 1941. Nothing seems to be out of place until you notice the man whose complete outfit doesn't fit that timeline at all. From a zipped hoodie, t-shirt, and what looks like to be some kind of portable camera he's holding, everything is just absolutely not according to 40s fashion. And no, it wasn't photoshopped or altered in any way. The manager of the museum had confirmed it. This photograph has sparked several debates and discussions ever since it was first displayed in the museum. But until now, the Brawlen Time Traveler remains to be an anomaly. Number 4. Bimini Road. Just off the coast of the Bohemian island, north of Bimini is a mysterious underwater rock pathway that leads to nowhere. First discovered in 1968, the Bimini Road, or the Bimini Wall, as some call it, lie on the seafloor about 18 feet below the surface. It stretches for about half a mile until it ends in a graceful curve. As to how it was formed, some archaeologists believe that erosion was likely the culprit. However, given its location and distinct formation, the pathway was many times speculated as a possible road to Atlantis, assuming that the great ancient city did exist. Number 3. Crooked Forest. The Crooked Forest may sound like it's something from a fairy tale or a myth, but the forest really does exist, and it can be found in Poland. The name was given due to a grove of 400 bizarrely shaped pine trees located near the town of Gryfino, West Pomerania. Starting from its base, these pine trees grow with a clear right angle, sharp bend northward, but then it curves back to grow straight as it should be. It honestly looks like hundreds of pine trees sitting down. There are a bunch of theories as to what caused the odd growth formation, with the most popular being the effect of the gravitational pull, or that they were purposely altered by the farmers who planted them. But so far, nothing can be proven, as it seems it never will be, since the people who most likely have the answers we're looking for left the town beginning of the First World War until the 1970s. Number 2. Cat's Purr. When it comes to unsolved mysteries and baffling cases, one doesn't need to go travel far or dive oceans. Actually, if you own a pet cat, then you're probably looking at a mystery. The mystery being, why do cats purr? We know how it happens, but exactly why? Isn't it equivalent to a dog wagging his tail when it's excited or pleased? I thought that too, but it looks like that isn't the only reason why cats do it. There's been explanations that kittens purr when they're in pain. A US-based vet even suggested that the frequency of the act is beneficial to bone growth and development. Of course, these are all just theories. Number 1. Dreams. The last entry in our list is something I've personally always been curious about. Why do we dream? What's the point of having nightmares or very good dreams that feel too real, only to wake up minutes later feeling oddly disappointed? Sadly, experts don't have the answers too. There have been a couple of theories. Some scientists say that dreams help with emotional processing. Some say it helps with memory processing, while others theorize that dreams could be like the brain's screensaver while you're sleeping, and there are no internal inputs to process yet. Another interesting theory is that dreams may serve as safe testing grounds for reactions towards positive and threatening events. Kind of like if somebody was trying to murder you in your dream. Your brain would know how to react better when the same thing happens in real life. The answer as to why we dream could be one of those, none of those, or maybe even all of them. Who knows? For now, it looks like we'll just settle on hoping we have sweet dreams and peaceful sleeps ahead. So what do you guys think of the things that science can't explain? We'd love to hear your thoughts and opinions in the comment section below. And if you're new to the channel, thumbs up, share, subscribe, and notification bell for future videos. Until next time.